How's it going, everyone? I was listening to those tracks. Yeah. Yeah, intense. Whew. Didn't really intend for the first opening tracks to be that horror movie-esque, something like that. So, thank you everyone for being here. Marco, good to see you. YouTube Music Portal. Greg Vanderlip. Got it. See? Got it. I've been practicing. Vanderlip. See, I can be like, Vanderlip. See? Don't even think about it anymore. Knives and Pizza. Good to see you. Dan Stan. How's it going? Well, yeah. This will be a fun one tonight. Just kind of kick back, relax. I actually wanted to take this time. I realize I'm going to catch up on some content that other creators have put out. And I was like, well, I mean, I could sit here in my room all by myself watching the content, or we can watch it together. So, I've put together a list of items I haven't watched yet. Most of them have been uploaded within the last 24 hours, some within the last 2 hours. So, we'll see what happens. And we'll go from there. Though I do want to mention, picked up the QSP Dolphin. Oh, why? What? It is, first of all, hyper drop shutty, as you can see. And there's a really cool feature about it. Like, so the liner lock moves separately from the scale. So the scale stays where it is, but the liner lock is this overlay. So when you open it, see how it just slides right over? Yeah, the scale stays there. The liner moves. Very impressive. Get a more comprehensive video of this out. It's beautiful in person. Yeah. The pearl they've got in there. It really is stunning. It also feels really smooth. It's kind of a nice thing to hold on to. It's one of those when you feel it, you're like, okay, that's oddly satisfying. Yeah. Anyway. Let us go over to the sharing browser window. All right. Watch later. Let's get at it. Oh. So just to give you a heads up what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna chill here, sit back, and catch up on some content I haven't watched. So if you want to watch along with me, let me go ahead and make sure you guys can actually hear the audio first. I should have checked that. Nope, you can't. So let me adjust that. There we go. All right. That way you don't hear that echo. That's better. Let's go ahead and test that out. See if it works now.
Mad Yakko Hanks. This one is y'all. It's your
All right. Do a quick test so I can see if that actually worked. All right. Perfect. Awesome. All right. So there we go. Got my mic going. Got audio from what I'm watching, so that way what I'm watching you can hear as well. And that way we can talk about it, react at the same time, and just kick
favorite
back.
dollar store Joe Exotic here, Mad Yakko. Make sure to like this video quick and subscribe like your life depended on it, because it just might. You don't know. Before I start yapping about this crazy little knife, I gotta show you these awesome Mad Yakko hanks. This one is extra soft and extra vintage. It's made out of a feed sack from back in the day when farmers could only afford livestock feed and the women had to make clothes out of feed sacks. That's true. I'll expand on that in a future video.
I thought he said feet
promise.
sack
These
at first.
are gonna
Got
be
a
a little
feed.
pricier because they are just that rare and interesting and special. Just 25 bucks after shipping.
Okay.
Mad Yakko hanks.
Oh,
Also, link in the description for 50% off
That
custom
was
chef
cool.
knives from Small Plate Blades. All right.
I like that smooth transition with a hat. Nice little promo there.
All right, this is my take
good.
on this little devil, the Strider PT Plus from ProTech. Just like all ProTechs, there are a ton of varieties of this knife. I have seen it in crew wear on Knife Center and MagnaCut elsewhere. I also believe it is in 154 CM in certain places. It comes in red, black, blue, gold, and probably any color of the rainbow
Gold.
in the custom world. Meaning there are manufactured customs of this knife in very small batches. They're all over the place and they're very expensive. I did see a lot of them while researching this. Those are pretty rare though, and you can get the normal versions pretty easy online. They're around 250 bucks for the MagnaCut versions. It goes up from there if you want green or gold or textured scales. It's like any ProTech. There's a wide world of variety for ProTech knives. That is a really awesome thing about their knives. They are really rock solid knives with an
that deployment
immense
is quick.
variety of flavor.
What's up, Adventure Man?
This one is a diamond textured black aluminum with a combo treated blade, a little bit of stonewash, a little bit of satin. Paul Mills, who lent me this knife, actually revealed to me why this is like that. It's a hollow grind that is a regrind done by Satu Dave. That is also why when I hit the launch button, it jettisons up the handle like hell hath no fury. It's almost scary how violently it deploys. That brings me to a sidebar. I don't like out-the-side autos, and I'm doing my best not to buy any. Because that Launch 20 from Kershaw looks mighty fine, but I gotta remember that I never like the OTS autos. I'm not scared of it deploying in my pocket so much as it just rubs me the wrong way. That I have to use two hands to put the blade away. Also, the feel of the spring tension feels icky to me. I like knives that dangle, boy. Yeah. A 12-year-old version of me would have been absolutely tickled by this knife. But as a jaded 30-year-old man, I am unimpressed. I'm really thankful to Paul Mills, though, for letting me borrow this to check it out. Because I was about to buy one. I got to realize that I don't like it the easy way. Thanks, Paul. The Strider name and shape are iconic. They are always very sought-after knives designed by Mick Strider. I bet you thought that was just a cool made-up name like Aragorn from Lord of the Rings Strider. Nope, there's an actual human being named Strider. Admittedly, I don't know much about Strider knives. I know that people love them and that they license the design to many companies to make them, and generally they are super duper expensive. This might be the cheapest one outside of Chinese counterfeits, which you shouldn't buy. One thing I know is that they make fixed blades, and those sound cool to me. I'd love to try one of those out, and also Strider Knives made knives in partnership with the Navy SEAL Dick Marcinko of Rogue Warrior fame. Yeah, that game.
It's for those OG
The ergos of
gamers.
this knife are somehow both good and bad at the same time. This odd-shaped handle is great for resting in your palm, stabbing. You can choke up really comfortably for advanced dexterity checks, if you so please. It does have jimping to round off this list of nice features. Now for the bad. It has hard 90-degree angles. No chamfering. No contouring. Nada. I have to believe that this would hurt to use for a long amount of time. It's little, which I like.
Yeah.
With that awful, horrifyingly strong action, this knife really reminds me of the Noisy Cricket from Men in Black. This is the Noisy Cricket of knives. I know I said that about the PSYOP, because that PSYOP had the aesthetic, but this is the definitive Noisy Cricket. It is a wee lad, and it's downright terrifying. I bet if I deployed this in public, people around me would not appreciate it. I could be wrong, of course, but that is entirely dependent on the company that I am surrounded by. I ain't trying it. I'm sending this knife back to Paul, actually. I'm so happy that I've been allowed to borrow
Shout out to Paul.
and give you all my initial thoughts. I know I hardly gave it a fair chance, but that's the beauty of knives. They don't get mad at me for not liking them. There's a perfect knife out there for everyone, and it's probably completely different from my perfect knife, which is in my pocket. The Kershaw Bel Air in carbon fiber.
Nice.
But that's what sets this hobby apart. We can express ourselves so efficiently through the tools we carry. Thanks for joining me for another glaringly one-sided glance at a Protech. I hope I didn't tick you off, and if I did, I implore you to subscribe so that you can point out other wrong opinions of mine in the comment section. Until next time, I'll be digging up more stuff to show y'all. Bye, my Hanks!
She's got a knife!
Alright. Real quick, we'll talk about this one. Hey, how's it going, everyone? What's up, Adventure Man? How's it going, Eagle Scout EDC? What's up, Sugar Weasel Dad? Thanks for stopping by. You have a wonderful night as well. I really appreciate it. EDC with DVD. What's good? How's it going? Good to see you. Super happy you're here. Rolf, good to see you. Marco, once again, said hi. Laid off Pete, how's it going? Brown Sugar, good to see you. So what we're just doing is I'm just catching up on some content I haven't seen yet. So yeah, just checked out this cool Mad Yako video. That was really awesome. Mini PSYOP really does give off cricket vibes. That was really cool. All right. So yeah, we're just going through, checking out some of the videos. Next up is
She's got a knife!
Twisted Says. Oh, real quick before we continue on. No, laid off Pete. EDC didn't did Mad Yako tell you the Vossi Martins dropped early already? No, he did not. Ooh. I did not hear about that. Round 1 drops of Vossi Martins are disappearing fast. Ooh. You know me. You know me. Oh, yes, the aluminum. I see that. The rose gold-ish kind of copper blade. Yep. That one sold out already. Yep. I'll be completely honest with you. I'm not a fan of aluminum when it comes to a scale material. However, I will give it a try. I'll try. I mean, I understand aluminums. They're different. They come across differently. So, yeah. I'll give it a try. There's so many of them, Dan. That's right. Dan can't make up his damn mind on a new blade. There's like a million of them. You want between 50 to 70. That's very true. There's a lot of them. Really good to see you here, Rolf. Thanks for stopping by. Lancelot Leather, good evening, good evening. Dwayne Letterman, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Let me see, I don't have... I guess I could do this. Do this real quick. Go through and... go ahead and post your channels. Go ahead and post your friends' channels. Please let us know what you have going on. Let us know what you're carrying today. Let us know if you almost picked up a Strider for your birthday last week, but grabbed an Oligarch instead. How was that Oligarch? And happy birthday, Adventure Man. Sweet 33. It's a great age to be. That was a guess, by the way. Just guessing. Awesome. Yes. Cool. All right. Back to what we were doing. I will check it out. Ouch, EDC Inception. Did I not catch you guys? Goodness gracious. Here I am slacking. I thought I got you guys. Not switching that. Because I've got my personal and then the llama. Eagle Scout. Here we go. Eagle Scout. Oh, goodness. Did I miss? Missed. There we go. All right. Check out the Tuya. Tuya knife is next on by Twisted Sip. Yes. Eagle Scout EDC is so close to 100 subs. Go ahead and check out his site. Check out his channel. Check out his videos. Leave a like. Leave a comment. Give him some feedback. Go say hi. Things like that. All right, let me catch up. You're dropping a new series. EDC with DVD is dropping a new series tomorrow. And in fact, I have to. He's forcing me, making me. Goodness gracious. The things this person makes me do. No, he's not. I've actually offered to ship off some items his way. You will see those. I've never shown him before. Never. I never would have. In fact, they're items that would have never and will never show up on my channel. Oh, darn, I can't say that. They did show up. I will not feature them. They'll never get their own video. I'll say that. And in fact, you only saw them once. So EDC with DVD is going to come out with a new series. Please check it out. Adventure Man, if anyone is interested, I actually have a channel too. I actually turned 31, so good guess. I knew it. I knew he was, she was, they were turning 30 something. It's that 30-year-old intuition. Let's get adventure. Here we go. Add as moderator. Yes. All right. So. EDC with DVD mentioned. Oh, Rolf Robertson mentioned he's probably. I believe you're carrying the Baby Banter Fixie. Fantastic, really popular knife that's picking up there. I like it. Laid off Pete's carrying the Vision FG. You bought off BE EDC. Nice. I saw him posting those. Really nice. Really nice pickup on that one. And a concept Nest Street. Nest Street. In G10 blue core under black. I've never checked that one out. I'll have to see that one. That's cool. Carry the Heretic Manticore. with an ABW slip joint. EDC with DVD is ripping himself into a good time, having a fantastic time. I almost made an alpaca joke, but I won't. Darn it. It's just such a good word to use in that scenario. Hey, alpaca, you a... Darn it. It's just... Always has been. Laid off Pete. You got the ABW Slippy? Oh man, he is super jealous. I can tell you. Just the jealousy's oozing. It's beautiful. He actually redrew it as an illustration. Learn why. Oh. I think he really likes that. Well, on that note, keep the chat going. Keep posting your videos. Keep posting your links showing or talking about what we have upcoming. I'm going to catch up on what Twisted Sis dropped recently. Actually, 3 hours ago. Let's check it out. I always forget about those intros.
Okay, guys. Zena Hush. Here we have a Tuya Knife. Tuya Knife. Tuya Knife.
Tuya Knife.
Company Ltd.
That was awesome. Oh, she's awesome.
This one is a Rackham Jack titanium in 390 blade.
Take it easy, EDC with DVD.
Very pretty knife.
Hope your wife feels well. Your video is showing up later in the playlist, but it's there.
Oh, it is. It's an anchor. Okay. And this here is a Kubi 260C, KU 260C, color dark, 14C 28N, steel and titanium.
That looks cool. Whoa. It's like a chopper.
Very, very cool knives. Thank you, Lefty. Nice little
Oh, that's cool.
sheath, or I don't know what you call that anyways. Pouch, that's what it is. Okay. Alright guys, peace out, bye.
Nice. That QB was really cool.
She's got a
Goodness gracious.
She's got
I should probably just use the keys on my keyboard. Alright. Yeah, take it easy, EDC with DVD. Hopefully she feels better soon. But yeah, we've got EDC with DVD coming up in the list later. We got the list here. We got some Exploring the Amazing Shilling coming up. Right. Just it says. The QB. Oh, look at that. That Tuya is. Woo. Rack'em Jack. Rack'em Jack. Rack'em Jack. You know why that's so familiar? Jack Rackham. Jack Rackham. That's a pirate. That's why that's so familiar. I was like, Rackham Jack. Why is that? Jack Rackham. That's a famous pirate. That's why that name's familiar. Huzzah! Ha! My gosh, we figured it out. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Good to see you here. Laid Off Pete has one Tuya, the Wrath V1, bought off, I believe that's Blade Binge, with DLC. Oh, woo, DLC S90 and the bronze Sagaya pattern. Nice. Ooh. Tuya owner Dave Warren's customers. All right, that's good to hear. So, the best thing though about buying a Tuya is Dave Warren's customer service. Tuya 1, Tuya bronze Sagaya. What did I say? Anyway. And this pattern, oh my gosh. The release milled out or cut out at the bottom. However they made that. There you go. I gotta look up this Wrath V1. That looks very nice. That's beautiful. I love that. Oh, that grind right there. God, that kind of stuff is what gets me intrigued. Look at those lines. Woo! Hey, Bando. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Knife Nud. Good to see you. Ooh, laid off. That's a really good price on that one. Goodness. Jeez. That is very decent. Wow. Thanks for stopping by, Knife Nut and Bando. Good to see you. Appreciate the support. Yeah, just catching up on some content. So please go ahead and continue the conversation. I will Oh, I see the thumbs. They're kind of tall. Ah, okay. I see that now. Yes, that's a significant change in the thumb stud. However, I'm glad they kept the blade shape and these lines. Very glad they kept that. The flat titanium is very nice in the sense of you can then modify it and anodize it, do different things to it. It's nice. All right. What we got coming up next? Dark Water Actual. Here we go.
Hey, welcome back to Darkwater. Today I'm going to be checking out the brand new, just released Vosteed Shilling Cutter. Now the Shilling Cutter has a huge line of tradition in Southeast Asian knives. It was designed in Taiwan back in the 1800s, so it's over 200 years old. The original design, the handle was inspired by an eggplant, and the blade was inspired by a bamboo leaf. So without further ado, let's check out the Vosteed Shilling Cutter. Well, here she is, the Shilling Cutter.
There she be.
There were quite a few different release options. I think there was 4G10 and 2 aluminum handled versions. And you know me and green, and this was the version I ended up picking up. I've also never used the Vosteed Vanker lock, and so I'm pretty excited to see how this works and put it to the test. Let's check out some opening methods with the shilling cutter. First off, you have the thumb studs, and it flips out like a rocket. After that, you have, I would say, more of a, I don't know if it's a front or top flipper here. Very easy deployment.
That is correct. I'll just answer that question. Yeah, I just went through and the most recently, popped up on the subscribers, most recently things I haven't seen. And items I've been actually meaning to, that caught my eye. Because I do go and watch a lot of your content. I watch a lot of creators' content on here to support you guys and get you guys the watch hours and the likes and provide you feedback if I can. So that way, if you should reach out to me or want to talk or have any questions or anything, you can. And I just want to be on top of what you guys have done. So, but yeah, by all means, if you want me to watch something, send me a message on Instagram or to my email if you would like me to check it out, or by all means. You're not spamming me or anything. You can just send me a message and be like, hey, check this out, let me know what you think, whatever. Feel free to send me messages, ask me questions. Seriously, it's okay. I'm open to talk. So yes, so this playlist is just randomly put together, things I want to get to. If you have something you want me to watch, send me a message. I can throw it on here and we can get to it, or throw it in the chat.
And then you have a nice recess here for
your content is not terrible, Eagle Scout, EDC. It's not. But that attitude right there, that's a terrible attitude. So, no, change that attitude because your content's great. All right, keep it up. Seriously, you're doing a good job.
Flipper in the back. Good strike on there, and the blade comes flying out. Yeah, this is very cool. And looking at how recessed this is in here, the button itself is a little proud on each side, but that's just the surround, and I think that's to protect the button. Because as I get a full grip on this, there's zero chance I'm pushing that button. You have various handholds. I think what I like about this is this blends very seamlessly in here, and if you want to do this choke up for, say you're doing a draw cut, that you're not hitting that. I mean, I have my thumb resting on there, but even, I mean, you can see my fingers turning white. It's not pushing on that button, so I think Vosteed did a really good job with that Vanker lock.
I actually did a
There's
pencil
ample amount of
hold and
chipping
cut
on the
today.
blade. The pocket clip is a deep carry, tip up, and it is right hand only. You do have a very nice lanyard hole on here. Your back spacer is jimped to provide extra traction on the back of the handle. And it is negatively jimped, so instead of being proud, it sits back there, but it still provides excellent traction. Yeah, this is a really cool knife. Initially, when I saw Vosteed's, what is it, their first version of it, I could not stand the look of the shilling cutter, or at that time it was the Nightshade. I was convinced by a fellow YouTuber to try one, kind of like a don't knock it till you try it kind of deal. And when they went on sale, I picked up this little guy.
It just works
And
for
it's
some
also
reason.
from Vosteed, and it's called the Mini Nightshade. Now, I'm not going to lie, this year, out of all the knives that I've had, this one has probably been carried and used the most. As soon as I got this in, within 2 minutes of me opening the box and playing with it, I fell in love with it. What I initially didn't like about it was just the blade just looks funny to me. It's not a traditional looking knife, at least as an American or in an
I think it looks fantastic.
aspect.
I love it.
So getting this knife in, I was like, oh man, that is ugly. And as soon as I got it in hand, I was like, oof, actually this fits really good. You play it, that crossbar lock, it just absolutely fires out there. It's got a beautiful ting to it. I like how they use the jimping on the back liner. So here I am holding with it, holding it and playing with the knife. And I was like, you know what? This is actually really neat. And as luck would have it, I was actually going to have a steak dinner that night. So I used this to cut up the steak, and it worked perfectly. So, you know, how you would, cutting steak, I mean, this was great. So immediately I knew why this was a great design and why it was so highly recommended. Is it the most attractive looking knife? I don't know, I think that's very subjective because I initially thought it was ugly. And then now, after
Good to see you,
owning it and
Mariaco.
seeing its usefulness,
Really awesome video.
I really like it. So huge shout out to EDC with DVD for making me try this. Also, if you haven't subscribed or checked out his channel, you need to do that right now.
He's literally the reason I carried this today.
This is what got me started on the whole shilling cutter thing. And of course, after the next day of owning this, I did a lot of research on this shilling cutter and its origin story and how it worked and what it was designed for. And that sold me on it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put some effort into carrying this thing. And it was really easy because it's that good. What I like about the new version is it is a lot larger. You know, people like to carry larger pocket knives, and this definitely fits that bill. And yeah, it is actually very neat with that Vanker lock. Really nice flowing design. And it's a little bit different than the Nightshade. Let's pull out the full-size Nightshade. This is the full-size Vosteed Nightshade, and as you can see, the full size is quite a bit big. Well, I wouldn't say quite a bit, but it is a larger knife. So I'd say this is roughly in between. Let's do it this way. Give a good overview of how much difference there is in size between these. So I would venture to say, I haven't carried my full-size Nightshades as much as the little one, because this one actually disappears into the fifth pocket, but that doesn't make these any less useful. If you are on the fence about what size to get or what they look like, I have large size hands, and so the mini Nightshade is a 4-fingered knife still, and I believe it is a 2.6 inch blade. The shilling cutter is a 2.9 inch blade, and the full size is a 3.26 inch blade. So a lot of different blade options and size. There's several different
That's so cool.
variations.
How's it going,
of each.
Stacy? Good to see you.
I believe this Nightshade has thumb stud options, it has flipper options, and the thumb hole options, which I chose here. And I don't think you can go wrong with any one.
Oh no, I've been thunderstruck. Good to see
my
you.
last comparison that I'm going to make here, and I'll pull it out, is, let's move this up here.
Hold on. Yo, is that an Awesome Hanks? Awesome Hank gear? Topo bead? Is that? I think it is. Those are cool. Really cool sizes.
I'm going to make here, and I'll pull it out, is, let's move this up here.
Not Topo bead. What?
Is a direct competitor of Vosteed, and that is the Kaiser Grouper. And I had just got this grouper in as well recently and have not done a video on it yet. But as you can see, this is also it's very reminiscent of a shilling cutter, and in fact I would call it a shilling cutter itself.
That's a very
This
good
was
comparison.
designed by Azo, and you can see that this mini grouper, there's nothing mini about this knife. It is a substantially sized folder. So in hand, again, a large grip. If you have XL hands, I think this would fit perfectly. This is also a very great knife. This one has a button liner lock, as you can see here. Very robust locking system.
That's cool.
Nice thumb studs. Flipper for deployment. And like most Kaisers, just a ridiculous amount of jimping, which is good because if you're up here doing intricate work, you want to be able to have as much grip on that blade as possible. So, but if you're
Heard
curious
great things about the
size
Mini
between
Grouper.
the new Schillen cutter from Vosteed and the Mini
Thanks,
Grouper, this is
Mariako.
your size comparison. Now, pros and cons between the two, in my opinion, what I really like about this Schillen cutter is their radius handles. Very comfortable in hand. I mean, they really put some thought into this. I believe it was you who designed this. And I believe you just thinks everything through before he releases it. He prototypes, he uses the heck out of it. This is extremely comfortable. Even with this pocket clip on here, I don't feel any hot spots. It's just very well thought out.
It is.
Now, I don't know if this is necessarily a complaint on this, but I'm really kind of getting tired of just flat scales. Yes, these are very nice. And
The new Vosteed. That knife nut is mentioning. The Martin top liner lock. Comes in different aluminum finishes. Except for this one sold out.
chamfered and radiused. Nice cutouts here on each side. Great, that's awesome. But it's still a flat piece. I think what actually gives you a really good grip on this is the fact that it's very thick and chamfered, so it makes it feel like it's much more controllable in hand, or comfortable in hand, I should say. But again, I'm kind of done with flat scales. They're not the most exciting. They're not that attractive, although this carbon fiber G10 is really cool. This is the first type I've owned of this. But I'm going to give a nod, in my opinion, to the Vosteed here, based off of that radius and very comfortable handle. So, final thoughts on the Schillen cutter. I think this is definitely a win for Vosteed. I mean, it's an attractive knife, and this version comes with the G10 and 154 cm blade. There is also a premium version that comes with aluminum handles, and I believe S35 VN blade. Vosteed likes to do that.
Okay.
They like to have like a budget version. So this would be the budget version. This would be a budget version of the Nightshade. The premium version comes with either brass, copper, or titanium bolsters and S35 VN blade.
That's cool.
And then this would be the budget version of the Mini Nightshade, and the premium version here comes with carbon fiber and S35 VN blades. So a lot of different options with this really cool and unique blade shape. And if you get past
Vosteed likes that.
you just
I
get
like
one in
it.
hand and you give it an honest try, I think you will fall in love with the Schillen cutter style as well, or the Vosteed Schillen cutter by name. Very cool knives and very worthy of your attention. Thank you again for checking this video out on the Vosteed Schillen cutter. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Give this video a like and comment down below. Thank you again, and have a good day.
She's got a knife!
Every time. It's because it bounces the button back and forth. You guys can't see it because my face is it. So literally right behind here is the play button, the next, back, and whatnot. But every time it goes to a new movie, it has play and next, and it shifts them over, and then it shifts them back. Gets me every time. Let's catch up on getting these individuals their mod status. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's get you It's always funny to see what pops up. It's always do. We got knife nut. Awesome. There we go. Bando, are you still here? Bando still here? Oh. Hey, there you are. Sweet. Ooh. Ooh. What is this channel? What have we stumbled upon here? Hmm. Oh. Hmm? Yes. Oh, yes, yes. All right. Well, I got a thumbs up that banter. Yes. Yes. A baby banter. It's a shower, not a grower, because it's a fixed blade. It's not going anywhere. It's literally not growing. Oh, look at that stunning wooden bowl. I could put so many items in that bowl. Hey, that's cool. I like that. Once again, back to the stunning bowl. I do love that stunning bowl. That's a cool setup. Oh, that pry bar. Noise. Like the lanyards. XO. I think I know. Oh. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So, I'll have to get that into the list. I guess I'll just keep that there to do whatever.
What's going on, everybody? Hope y'all are doing fantastic out there. I've got a quick unpackaging again today. This is the package, or at least I'm hoping this is the package I was expecting yesterday.
If you are not familiar with Brian from BEEDC, become familiar with Brian from BEEDC. Fantastic individual. I thoroughly enjoy his content. And there's a lot. There's a lot to watch. Oh, and that little skiff cheat sheet right there. Yeah. I love giving those to people. I thoroughly enjoy. So, yeah, one's part of my giveaway. Yeah, I have one in my giveaway. Yeah, that's right. I was like, he got that. I was just about to explain. That's how he won. That's how he got that. Yeah. So, very useful tool. That's a good question. Let's find out. Oh, that's not the CDC.
This is
Was that the CDC Warning XO?
a quick.
No, it's not. Tuya Voodoo. I was just about to say, it's very reminiscent of what we just saw from Twisted Sis.
Packaging again today. This is the package, or at least I'm hoping this is the package I was expecting yesterday.
That was such a nice tink.
Hold
on.
This is the package I was expecting yesterday. Again today. This is the package, or at least I'm hoping this is the package I was expecting yesterday.
Satisfying
Figured
tink when he closes
it, and it is. So
Oh,
This
I had no idea. I just
is one of the latest releases, or I guess
What?
the latest release, technically, from Vosteed. The latest of their Vankerlock series, V-Anchor, whatever you want to call it.
Why didn't I-
did grab the... they're calling it purple. We'll see what
this is what
color it
happens.
is when
I
it
guess
comes
my
out,
mind
but,
was on a.
Elmax version. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Elmax steel. Today's carry is the Tuya Voodoo. Shout out to those guys.
Okay. For the record, I did carry my Nightshade today. Maybe I was just in a mood to watch these Nightshade videos. I didn't realize I had one back to back. So, like I said, I literally just went and added videos that I wanted to watch. So I do this when I can't get around to it throughout the day. I will click add to the watch later list. So
Dave runs Tuya USA. Dave Warmblades, and really good dude. So make sure you check him out if you don't already know who
how's it
that
going,
is.
Chris Wars? Good to see you.
So it looks like they're still doing their tins for the more premium knives, which is cool. I really enjoy these little tins. They stack easily, you know. And
I do like
so
those.
take a look here. Throwing stuff around. Typical stuff inside, of course. And let's see what we've got. Let's see the new.
How's it going, Vu? Good to see you.
So we've got. Okay, we've got a little card. It talks about the V-Anchor lock, or shows it. I can't remember if that was in the Ankylo or not. And that Swish Open for Joy. And then a new Vanker
Oh, that's a cool
lock
sticker.
sticker. Pretty sweet.
I love that
Let's see
smiley
what we
face
got.
they have on there too.
Now, this is the most important part.
Oh,
Get rid of that. And
Whoa.
go ahead and
whew.
wipe her down.
Temperature change, package shipping happens.
And I am excited about this one. So you guys know I really enjoy the
Oh,
Ankylo. So
did
this
you
is
sneak that
the
green back there?
latest
Did you...
V-Anchor lock, or Vanker lock. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it looks like they've done some refining on this system, which I knew they would. UA and his team are always trying to push the envelope with things, and always trying to continue making progress with what they do.
That's
And,
impressive. Whoa.
Yeah, really great detent. Thing reverse flicks like a dream. And I'm gonna call this blurple. It definitely isn't straight purple, but it's got like a metallic finish to it.
Camera
We'll,
gives it that blue look.
be able to
It's
see
hard
it a lot better.
It's hard to
in
capture
the
that.
actual full video. I'll have that coming very, very soon. But
Oh, that is gnarly look. I love
like
the way that green pops.
got
Wow.
to adjust the button just a little bit. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, guys. Appreciate your time. As always, please remember to be kind, be humble.
I need to try to get my hands on one. Wow.
BEDC. Take care.
Ha. I waited this time so it didn't go back and forth. That was really cool.
What's
Yeah, wow. Really cool sticker. I like the design. Whoa. I mean, that's cool. That's really cool. All right. Wow. Stunning LMAX. Velocity does LMAX really well. That they do. Let me get some let me update the individuals here with their mod status so they can. Gareth, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Bando, you want the Yeah, that's really cool. Amsler tools on Etsy. Okay. Mini America. got it. I am actually copying what you just posted, pasting it on a notepad to save for later. Because, you know, I guess now's a great opportunity to just mention that I don't always know it's not going to start raining and water in the shower's not going to turn on. But I don't always need to use the tiny notepad. And see, funny thing is, this is actually one I used. And it, you know, I actually did write stuff in the shower. I didn't really show it. I realized that. However, apparently YouTube thinks there's bad things in that video. Terrible. Terrible. Oh well. So I appreciate everyone that went to go see it and saw it and watch it and share it and whatever. However, maybe you'll get more shower ideas. Maybe I just need to start writing stuff down in the shower. Oh, that's right, I do. Bath, pool. Crap. This is how the ideas start. This is how it happens. This is how it happens. This is how these ideas happen. I just start saying, either talk to you guys, start saying stuff, looking at people's posts, going through things, and then the next thing you know, I am going down a rabbit hole laughing, and I'm like, I gotta do that. There's gonna be a bath video coming up. Maybe even in a... Oh, I can't. I gotta stop saying things. Not making... Anyway. Yeah. It's good. Yeah. Vu, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Dad, it was difficult, okay? It was quite difficult, especially figuring out how that was gonna happen. But now I totally understand how professional like competition eaters eat their food. As I was trying to talk and eat that sandwich at the same time, water was constantly just entering every possible entrance, including my mouth. So I literally was like drinking and eating and talking at the same time. Just like every time I closed my mouth, I'd swallow like a mouthful of either water and sandwich at the same time. Just try it. this is why I made the video. I thought it was hilarious. I'm glad you guys too. I'm cracking up just thinking about it. Oh my gosh, this is literally what happened. I walk in the room, I look at my wife, and I was like, I know what I want to do. And she had no idea what I was talking about. I was like, I want to get right in the shower. And then you're randomly going to hand me a sandwich. Oh my gosh. And, you know, a little behind the scenes tidbit. I had showered prior to that, was completely clean. So, you know, I wasn't like, yeah. So I was clean. And then, oh no, I didn't want to stay there. Would imagine wash. Oh gosh, but yeah. Thankfully, Stacy was thankfully after like, you know, how am I gonna say this? It was quick. There were, you know, words like mouthful, and there were all kinds of other ways I was trying to say it. It was quick. It still tasted like raspberry. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Gosh. Anyway. Thank you, Brian. BEDC. If we say his name like 5 more times, he'll show up. That's how he is sometimes. These chances are he's actually online though, editing. He's a machine. He keeps going. All right, who's going? Oh, EDC DVD. Awesome intros. Oh yeah, dude, what awesome. How that shows up on there? Okay, I'll stop talking. You guys made me laugh a good bit. Yeah, lay it off, Pete. Have a good one. Yeah, I put my kids to bed a couple hours ago, East Coast here, so good stuff, good stuff. God, knife nut. Make the jokes if you got to. I'm sorry. Oh man. Oh. Vu jumped in. Chat went crazy to say hi to him. And I was zoned into the movie, into the really awesome color scheme of the Banker Lock Nightshade. Anyway, yeah, on to the next one.
Unless you're very new to the channel, and in which case, welcome. Then you're already aware of how much I love the Northbound Blade Chop 2.
I love that.
You're probably aware that I believe this is one of the top budget knives of 2024. You're probably also very aware that I love the Raccoon Skinner from North Mountain Blade.
Very aware.
And this has been my most carried EDC fixie since I got it. But I got something a little different for you today, and I'm very excited about this. It's coming straight to us from North Mountain Blade.
Okay.
I've got one of their premium knives in
I'm
here,
ready.
and
Show me.
You want to see this.
I do.
Stick around.
I am sticking around.
What's up, Cripple Crew? EDC with DVD, Disabled but Deadly. And like I said, today's video is brought to us by North Mountain Blade. But as you know, during this overview, we will judge this knife just as if it was purchased for the channel. North Mountain Blade has really come hard to the market this year with some amazing knives. They've been around for a couple of years, but this Chop 2 in G10 can be had for only $72 with discount code DVD, and that's coming with a gorgeous razor sharp Sanmai SLD Magic Tonto blade with a compound grind and the most premium feeling G10 I've ever felt.
That thing's insanely sharp.
Have been a huge fan,
especially that front
this
part of the
Raccoon
Tonto.
Skinner, and I was already carrying it a lot. But ever since channel homie Chris Wotton sent in this Kydex sheath for it so that I could carry it horizontally on my belt, it hasn't left my belt.
That's awesome.
I love carrying this right there where I can pull it out and have it ready. And this also...
What? Hold on. That was like some... That's a cool design. It's like the eye there, or just a out of the blob or conglomerate of stuff. That's awesome. Almost looks like a blob of like angry perch, like a fish. Bando, this is the Raccoon Skinner. The first one was the Quaken.
But as you know, during this overview can be had for only... North Mountain Blade has really come hard to the market this year with some amazing knives. They've been around for a couple of years, but this Chop 2 in G10
Chop 2
can be had for only $72.
That's what it is. Chop 2 and Raccoon Skinner
with a gorgeous razor sharp Sanmai SLD Magic Tonto blade.
That's where it was. Sanmai SLD Magic Tonto blade. But yeah, the Chop 2 Tonto. Raccoon Skinner. All right.
On the budget front, right?
There we go.
Well, due to the due to my coverage of these two knives, they reached out and asked if we would review their new Quaken model. And
I do like the reviews he does.
Excited to take a look at one of these. I've seen them on their pictures and their media, and it's a great looking knife. But I wanted you to see also.
I'm quaking in my boots. I just can't
what comes
quake
with the knife when you order from North Mountain Blade, and what their unboxing experience is like. But first, make sure you stab that like button like you mean it. / subscribe. I'd love to have you here.
Boom! Stab the like button.
And EDC content coming your way.
Already subscribed.
You can also follow me on TikTok and Instagram at EDC with DVD. Also,
I'm running out of snacks.
comment below. Let me know what's in your pockets. Not only do I like to know what you're carrying, but it really helps when you interact with my videos. I greatly appreciate all of you. One quick announcement.
Garrett!
I know that my reviews
Come on, man.
tend to go long-winded. I have 15 to 20 minutes. I understand they're long videos. I'm really thinking about doing
Oh, here's he talking about his new series.
Daily extra video that's a 3 to 5 minute brief review of a knife that we've already covered on the channel. If you would be interested in that, please let me know below.
I'm interested.
All right. So
I'm gonna let him know
North
below.
Mountain Blade, you get this nice envelope that has
interested
one of the small black cloths in it that you see right here.
Boom.
You also get this literature about North Mountain Blade since
Oh, nice.
2018.
I love reading
Crafting premium
when I buy
Japanese
knives.
style pocket and fixed knives.
It's exactly what I'm hoping to do.
Giving exceptional products, but also on ensuring you have the best possible experience. And I truly believe they.
I'm gonna just pause this here for a moment. So, Stacy, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate it. See you later.
Mean that. They look at man. They talk about the Sanmai hot forged steel, and Japan's SLD Magic.
Nice.
So the Sanmai is a steel technique.
There you go. Exactly, Garrett.
And I'll show you.
Ultimately, in the end,
on
you're just
blade,
supposed to
and
slice it
SLD
up.
Magic is the blade steel, and you have 60 to 61 HRC on the SLD Magic. Talks about the materials, designs. They also
Animal
have
horn.
Tactical, and I'm going to find out if my discount code works there as well. But there's their information if you'd like to check them out. And then they also talk to you how to maintain SLD Magic, because the core is high carbon and you want to make sure that you keep it oiled. So, very awesome.
That's cool.
In here we also have a North Mountain Blade sticker. And then you always get this bag, and I love
Always get this back. Oh, Band-Aids.
So
Yeah,
all
that's
the
right.
knives come with cord to make a lanyard.
Yep.
They all come, whoop, as I throw stuff.
Eat
They
that
all
shit.
come with a larger cleaning cloth.
Large cleaning cloth.
Japanese Band-Aids.
2 Japanese Band-Aids.
Heal you faster.
Heal you faster. Healing +1.
2 antiseptic swabs to help with that healing. They know you're going to cut yourself. All right? Like, it's going to happen. And then they also include a bottle of knife oil. And here's the important thing. They not only use the proper jar.
Nicely labeled.
To make sure that it travels cleanly, but they seal it in its own bag in case there is a leak.
I like that.
Some knife companies
Bottle in a bag.
don't take that extra step, and if there's a leak, it gets on your other stuff. So that's extra thought, extra cost, extra time that I appreciate. You get all of this even with their budget knives. You get all of this at $72 with code discount DVD. But we're not here to talk about budget knives. We are here to talk about the Quaken. Oh. In the box, we get another dope North Mountain Blade sticker that will set.
And more reading.
We always get a heat treatment certificate.
Oh, that's cool.
And I don't speak the
That's
Japanese
cool.
that's on the bottom, but I do know that this one is at 60 HRC. My other two
That's
are
really
60
cool.
to 61. I love that you get that with all of the knives. But this
That's right, Chris.
is the North Mountain Blades Quaken. Take a look at that. What
Whoa.
we're looking at here.
What am I
is a
looking at
handle
here?
Material called ceramic carbon fiber.
What?
That has beautiful colors. I wish
What?
the lights would bring
Ceramic
this out
carbon
more.
fiber. What?
It's a really grungy day outside, and there's no natural sunlight coming in. So I will get some better shots of this, because this red, orange, and black ceramic carbon fiber looks gorgeous.
Good little.
It's textured.
Oh.
I mean, not textured, contoured very nicely.
So I'm just trying to
We're
get closer.
looking at a good sized piece of carbon fiber there. And, pardon. So
I'd
we
get
wrap the
some
ceramic
Quaking
carbon
boots
fiber
made out
over
of that.
steel
Like,
to nice steel
good
lining
grief.
with a titanium pocket clip
Oh,
and a
there's some
titanium
chaps
back
made out of
spacer.
that. Look at like,
And
whoo,
then very minimal hardware on the show side.
good
But let's
gracious.
see that gorgeous blade.
Oh,
So this is the Quaken, which is the teardrop version of the North Mountain Blade Chop series. This is a
whoa.
liner lock, I
I've
guess
got,
you would
that's
call
giving me
it.
goosebumps.
You know,
Woo.
it feels like a frame lock with an overlay, but you guess you would call it a liner lock. And you
Hot
are
shit.
looking at an overall length of 7.6 inches, a blade length of 3.4 inches, a close length of 4.2 inches, and a blade stock thickness of 118,000.
Oh, look at that jimping.
You can see
Mackerel.
the different
Little
colors
fishy
on the
jimping.
spine of the blade.
Oh, that looks so
What
nice.
that is, so Sanmai is a forging technique where 3 steels are hot forge welded together.
You heading out, Gareth?
You have
See you later,
your
man.
core layer is a high carbon steel with a high edge retention, while your sandwich or jacket layers are going to be stainless and very tough. So it gives the blade overall more toughness, mostly stainlessness, and you've just got a steel that's great for edge retention as the core in that SLD magic. Our weight on this is 4.4 ounces, and we do have a flat grind on this one, and I want to show you
Wow.
how sharp their blades come. Whoop, I curved with it. That was me. There we go. Get some S curves in. Like, it is sharp.
I like that.
Their blades are hand finished
Oh.
and come very sharp. Then they also do this triple finish on the blade itself, so that you've got a mirror finish on the core, and then it goes up into a frost or a mist, and then a frost finish on your jacketed steels. And I think it gives it a beautiful appearance. A beautiful appearance. These colors will pop even more when this gets waxed, but I wanted you to see how beautiful they look coming straight from the factory. And I love how with this forging technique you get this beautiful Hamon line. Whoop, almost hit my own finger. Well, I did hit it, but almost cut my finger. I didn't, luckily. And every Hamon line is going to be different. And every single knife will be unique because of that Hamon line. Now, there's only one more left in this coloration right now. And the price on these is $220 before you take off 10% with code DVD, dropping this one down to $198. They also have a beautiful
cool.
3K
Icon.
twill carbon fiber.
Thank you, man.
And then a red, white, and blue ceramic carbon fiber. And then there is also a titanium version, as well as a $300 titanium version with ZDP 189.
Oh.
And again, any of these knives you can save 10% on. So this one is front flipper only, and it's tuned beautifully for that front flipper. It feels like you're building up pressure, but as soon as that
A tiny little
decent
jimping
break,
just catches when it
it's
needs to.
effortless.
Yep. That's nice.
Thumb is easy, the side finger, and yes, you can hit the reach around. So
There you go.
now, my
saw the reach around
only
here with DVD.
complaint- Well, okay, there's 2 things that I think could be improved on this knife, and I'll touch on one of them right here. This jimping right here is done very well. Great jimping. That's the type of jimping I like. But it would be much more effective if it went up and around this
Yep.
corner. It doesn't have to go
Yes.
over where it says SLD Magic there on the thing. Which
But at
I
least
think is
one or
awesome,
two on the top. Yes.
on top of the flipper there. But if it just went around the top of this,
Yeah, ZDP
it would make
189
this
is
very
bonkers
top
good.
portion to where it's not slick. You can slide off of this if you're not paying attention. It's very, very, very easy to use. Like, don't get me wrong.
I would like
I
that
don't
slight
fail it.
chimping
usually.
rounded around
Slow
that
roll
as
it
well.
if you want, like great control. I can rocket it out with my thumb. It's very easy once you know to just get below that edge, because the jimping does grab you very, very well. But it could have been done a little bit better if it just went over the top. Now our ergos on this, while being fairly neutral, are very nice. That contoured carbon fiber
Love the way the back
gives a
has that
very
dip.
comfortable
That's
feel in the hand.
that looks so
And I'll
cool.
get to the clip in a moment, but the fact that it's not a deep carry clip means that I don't have any hot spot when I'm grabbing like this. Hammer fist is good.
We're still here, knife nut.
The saber grip is nice, and this choil and this little, it's like a small fitty choil, but it's enough. At least I have extra large glove size hands, and I've got plenty of room back behind the pivot, but
It's a good
that
size.
choil is big enough for me to get in there and use without making contact with the cutting edge of the blade, so that I have a lot of control in cuts. It also means these ergos mean that it's very comfortable to turn around and cut straps with.
Mm-hmm.
In a beef jerky Avenger grip,
Beef
very
jerky Avenger.
insanely comfortable because of that contoured carbon fiber and the way that I
Thanks for
tap
stopping by,
on
Adventure
the
Man.
end.
Good
I
night.
do not feel like I would slide on any beef jerky juice. And in a beef jerky
Really appreciate the
Defender
support.
grip,
Thanks.
it's even more locked in because of the pocket clip locking into the meat in my grip right there. So I'm definitely not sliding on any beef jerky juice if I had to use this in a beef jerky defense scenario. Our lockup on this is about 30%.
While we still have people here, for let's do this. See, Jay won last time. Jay, did you send me your information? If Jay's still here. Let's do this. One llama patch set. That's how that works. And then it selects a winner. So go ahead and I just was starting up the chat giveaway. So go ahead and put exclamation mark giveaway in the chat to be entered in to win a set of, essentially one set of llama patches. Over there on the table.
But it engages very nicely. That's the first time I've failed it in this video. But it engages very nicely. And there is no lock stick when I come off of that. The action is definitely guillotine. You want to hit it up top and let it land on your nail if you're going to close it this way. And then it'll drop closed. If you stay out of its way, it'll close all the way. It is smooth, like glassy, buttery smooth. Not straight guillotine, just classy is the only way I can describe it. I love this pocket profile because it's very narrow, and this clip, while being not a deep carry clip, it does reside fairly deep in the pocket, but this makes it easier to pull out of the pocket, remove from your pocket. But this wide bill on this nice carbon fiber means this does slide in and out of the pocket very well. This arrived yesterday evening, and I've had it in my pocket, and whoop, that was my knuckle in the way. It rides in the pocket very, very well, and the pocket presence is rather minimal for what is a fairly good sized knife. Now, I'm going to give you a couple quick comparisons. I know we've gone long into this. Like I said, I would. Here is the Chop 2, which is just slightly longer. Almost not noticeable, but the Chop 2 is both slightly longer in the handle and the blade. I'd say it's about a 1/4 inch longer overall. I poked myself. Let's go with a CJRB Bowie Pyrite. A lot of people are familiar with the size of the Bowie Pyrite.
I didn't realize it was...
Pivot to pivot.
Okay.
It is longer than a Pyrite.
Damn.
Another knife that a lot of folks are familiar with. Let's go with another classy looking knife in the Civivi Vision FG, which is going to be slightly longer overall, but not by much, than your your Kwaiken. So the Kwaiken is definitely this runs along traditional Japanese lines. It doesn't look like it, but it is a straight back blade. Oh man, it feels like there's curvature there, but when I lay it down, it is flat. And so while it looks like you've got a big, some swoop coming up here, it's rather straight. Which
Appreciate that knife nut.
That it's pretty easy to get this down in a pinch grip. You can get that tip down for utility cuts, but that belly is very easy to get down and cut on a flat surface. And it really is comfortable to hold. Now, I'm always a fan of extended jimping, but I know they were trying to keep the blade looking beautiful. And that's why the jimping doesn't go farther along the knife. And not every knife needs a bunch of jimping. But my only other thing that I think could have been done a little better is these are T6 screws. I think T8s, I always prefer T8s, as you know, because of I've had T6s strip more often than T8s. But
What's
other
up,
than
Addicted to
that,
Blades?
and that
How's it
jimping
going,
knife
Barbie?
over the corner, this is such a beautiful knife, and it feels like more than a $200 knife in hand. Their SLD magic so far on my other two knives is very proven to hold an edge very, very well. I use my Raccoon.
Good to see everyone here.
Because it's been on my belt the most.
Make sure you do exclamation mark giveaway to get entered into that
And-
giveaway for some llama patches.
Oh, that was me slipping out because I used the belly. It is plenty sharp still, as is my Chop 2 that I've had for a couple of months now. Their SLD magic is holding up very well. I've been impressed, and I definitely recommend it as an EDC blade steel because of the edge retention you get out of it, and the overall toughness of the blade.
Jay, if you haven't messaged me your info for
One other thing I want to
prize
point
you
out.
one, please do.
They did the plunge grind and sharpening trial on this. Fantastic.
If you have, I'm sorry.
Look how quickly that plunge grind terminates. So from there all the way up is sharpening life. And you'll be able to, with this SLD magic, you're going to be able to keep this for quite a while before you would ever need to think about cutting in another sharpening choil. And because this is running with
That's right.
internal stop pins, you could do that if you use this that much. Now, you're probably aware that I don't do save queens. So this
That's right.
knife is going to get carried.
And I took care of that.
And it's going
Yep.
to get used. And I'm looking forward to putting it through its paces as an EDC knife. And it's going right back in my pocket after this video.
I'm forgetful. I apologize.
I also want to point out that they got the Ultim Chop 2s in stock. They're listed as Sexy Translucent Amber PEI. It's got a great frag pattern on their Ultim, and you get the San My SLD Magic. And with code DBD, it's less than $90. So I've got one on the way. I'll be able to show it to you guys very soon. But they may sell out of them again. They sold out of them pretty quickly last time. Don't forget, if you like this colorway, there's only one of these left. But there is more Quakens available.
Send me your deets so I can get you some stickers and this pencil.
Everybody tries out North Mountain Blade. And just select the style that they have that works the best for you. Because I have been very impressed so far by everything I've handled from them. It all feels much more expensive than what they're charging for it. And I would not be surprised to have seen this as like a $2.99 knife. Or $2.49 maybe.
I love that.
In that Fair Monster price.
That scale
And
material is
I
so
think
cool.
$220 and then $198 after discount code is very fair for what you're getting here. I'd like to know what you guys think about it. I know this video went long. Again, let me know in the comments what you think I should do. Regular 3 to 5 minute reviews of knives we've looked at previously.
Addicted to Blades, you're awesome.
If you've stuck with this video this long, I appreciate
Minute 41 left.
I know I'm long-winded.
13
So,
entries.
Let me know what
Exclamation
you think
mark
about
giveaway.
the Chop 2 below. I mean, man, I keep saying that. About the Quaken below. Let me know how you like the Chop 2, if you've picked one up, or the Raccoon. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night. Stay safe, stay frosty, and most importantly,
Stay deadly. Yeah.
How's it going? This is David, your U.S. representative for QSP Knife.
QSP knife. All right, yeah, that's next because I also got to meet David at Blade Show. Fantastic individual. It's kind of the reason how I got the prototypes. Yeah. Anyway, the Kowaige. I mean, dude, the Kaiken. Dude, these scales. I mean, they are. Ooh, that's lovely. That's beautiful material. Like, wow. Yeah, make sure exclamation mark. Awesome. Everyone, want to get everyone in there for that. Yes, David is also Blade Banter and Orion Knives. Yep. And definitely go check out David, Keanu. There's numerous individuals. All kinds of individuals out there. Great people. Oh, you can no longer enter the raffle. Raffle's closed. You guys ready to pick a winner? Let's go for it. That's how we do this. Run the raffle for 10 minutes. Then we pick a winner. Or I could delay it for like another 20 minutes. But I won't. Because I don't have super chats and things to shout out. But we could talk about that. All right. Essentially, this is how this works. And then, the really cool thing is that, oh, actually I can't scroll down, but down here, where it says prize assigned and then chat, if Knife Nut says something in chat, it will pop up here. So that way, if there's a ton of people in chat, and I'm like, all right, let's see if Knife Nut's here to claim his prize, I don't have to file through a sea of chat. I can just wait for his reply to pop up here. So. Yep. See, he just popped up. Hey, awesome. Send that off to Gareth. And Knife Nut has done something very kind for someone. He has won this prize for Gareth in South Africa. Gareth makes knives, I believe. I believe he makes chef's knives. Is that correct? Does Gareth make knives? I think he does. He recently sent some knives over to BEEDC to check out as well. So, he's in the chat earlier. But yeah, that is how that giveaway system works. If anyone's ever curious. I like to be transparent. Do things live. So congratulations to Knife Nut, who did something very kind for Gareth. Congratulations, Gareth. You are a winner tonight of the 2 llama patches and a sticker. I will get this sent out to you. I'll get his information. We chat. I'll let him know. He's been very supportive. Like, really good feedback as well. So I'm very excited to be able to send this his way. Thank you so much. And on to
How's it going? This is David, your U.S. representative.
David, the U.S. representative for QSP. In fact, David, this David, is the individual who donated the 2 prototypes that are in the giveaway. I ordered the Glide Lock Canary. I reached out to him. I was like, hey, super excited to get this. Thanks for all the support. Appreciate it. And, you know, just getting the Canary for myself. So I don't have to carry around or use the prototype, which I still do. And he said, hey, I've gone ahead and included some. You said, okay. My wife surprised me with this really awesome hoodie today. Yep. Yeah, I'm rocking. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm on the moon, dude. I came home to this. This is awesome. So I'm telling you, I'm so used to supporting people. To be supported like this is, well, I'm still trying to figure out words for it. I'm like the support class in life. Behind the scene, the lifeguard, the technical director, the soccer referee, things like that. He was the one, David's the one that donated these prototypes for the giveaway. He just mentioned, he's like, hey, I threw in some sample production, I guess, or sample production knives into your order to add to the giveaway. So David, the one we're watching right now on screen, is the absolute reason these prototypes are in the giveaway. He's an amazing, fantastic individual. I'm gonna smash that like button. This guy's great. So let's see what he has to say. And goodies and shower sandwiches. I know, but which is why these, as much as I love them and want to hold on to these beautiful prototypes, and he knows this. See, that's the thing. He knows this about me, and yeah, you're right. Knife Nut, I've won. I have amazing family, amazing support, an amazing support team and crew, and yes, my wife is an absolute superstar, rock star. Like, all right.
For QSP Knife, dressing up
I could talk about her all night because she's awesome. However, let's get back to this.
a little bit fancy today. We are talking about the Dolphin. So the Dolphin is one that kind of it punches above its weight class in a way, because this is under $100, and it is a fully polished blade, fully polished handle, and this carbon fiber. You also have a stabilized wood and a pearl shell. Basically, it's between 2 pieces of acrylic. We'll go through all of those. But if you like these, head over to the site. We are on our second replenishment because we sold out the first time when it got released on the 30th, and then we're back in stock. So this is going to be the sizing in comparison to the other knives on the table. So you have the Penguin standard size, and you have the Hedgehog, And then this is where you're going to come in with the Dolphin. So it's a little bit over 3 inches for the blade length, but you get a lot more for the handle. So even if you're getting about the same blade length as like a Penguin, you're definitely getting a lot more handle space. So if you do have an issue,
It does feel really
small,
good.
but you don't want to go up to the XL version, then you do have the Dolphin.
It's crazy.
With this type of finish. So this one is just a very nice finish to it. So fully polished 14C 28N blade. This carbon fiber with this gold fleck in it. So we'll get it under the microscope so you can see that really close as well. This does have a proprietary tool, but that is included with your kit. So you do have that available. If you use that, then you can use a spanner tool. So you can see within the carbon fiber, it has these gold flecks in it. So it's just a really nice finish.
Cool little key
one that
that it comes
you might have
with.
seen on some other brands, on some of their models.
It's used for just down here.
It plays with the light well, has a premium feel with that gold foiling in there, and then that carbon fiber just looks very good. So that's where it just works very well for the small. This is the A, so this is going to be the most premium out of the bunch at $95.
I know there's no, and that kills me too.
One that you just drop in your pocket, or if you have a sheath available, you can put into some type of sheath system for it, and then that would be the way.
So it just feels so good though.
Based off the Dolphin.
I don't know how or why.
The designer was saying, so that's where you can be kind of the judge of it as far as what your thought is. If it kind of looks like a Dolphin. You have letter B. There's going to be with the stabilized wood, so it is one that has can vacuum treated, so it gets this wood to a level where it's more like a plastic because it's going to be infused. Durability is better, longevity is better than just a plain piece of wood that has more of a surface coating. So that's going to be what you're going to have for this. This is going to be the one that's at $90 for these guys. So there's going to be with the stabilized wood system. And again, if you guys do want to pick it up, we are selling it very quickly for this model. So
they did that one. Sold out so fast.
Shows when we went over to like the Utah and the Atlanta show for these, but they're just very pretty nice. I mean, I thought it would be more than what we're offering it at, because this is going to be again under $100. I was thinking it would be like $170. Feels like a more premium knife. So if you are looking for something that's a gentleman's carry, something that you can take out,
they're still in stock.
Have a
deal.
Really very nice look to it. Then the
thanks for stopping by, Eagle Scout.
Take a look at this one underneath the microscope as well, so you can kind of see what the wood grain looks like. So weight-wise on these, you're going to have it to be about 3.7 ounces. The one with the shell and the acrylic is going to be about a 3.8, so basically a penny difference between those. So it's just a very small difference on that as far as the weight between the models, but it's
always be prepared.
Very nice looking one that I don't think you're going to find much out there, especially at this price point with the polished materials and the handle materials that we're offering. Also, going to be a letter C. This is going to be the one with the shell pattern, so it's basically sandwiched between two pieces of acrylic. So that's going to be how that
it is mirror finish. Like, look at that.
Handle. The little proprietary tool.
Just watch the stream through the knife.
So this comes in with your box. So it is something that if you do need to disassemble something, then it's available to you. But most times the maintenance on any knife is probably going to be the detent ball. So put a drop of lubricant there, or maybe the bearings if you want to put some lubricant in there. But most of the times you do not need to.
I have not put any lube in this, and it's droppy as
within your
all get out.
To be able to do that, and we'll take a look closer look
should lube it up
as well, because it is going to be one that is put together by other pieces of shell, so it is going to be not one full piece, so you are going to see it when you look really close as far as any separation. So there's a section here that you can see where the two pieces of shell come together, but it is looking at very closely, and then you can look at just how this plays with the light. So it's just going to be a very stunning piece to be able to handle, use, and to really just show off to folks as well. So it's just a very nice looking design and pattern for that shell, so it has a natural feel to it. So just really adds a lot of class to it. And this is $85, so this is the least expensive out of the lot. So again, in comparison to the other knives on the table,
I think it looks the nicest out of the lot, to be honest.
Probably about a 2
bougie.
Pull. So basically just being able to do the check on that.
Oh,
low. Pull gauge here. You're able to check on how much detent this type of knife has.
Oh, that's cool.
For that thumb stud.
What?
So a little bit over 2, so 2 pounds 4 ounces, so that's pretty much spot on.
That's
for what I would be
cool.
looking for the knife. And then
It opens up crazy quick.
lock, so it does
yes, the hidden from. This is what I was trying to explain to you guys.
So it has a release right here. So just very nice, very not much one that is getting a lot of praise. A lot of people liking it. So if you do want to get it, do pick it up on the website. If it is out on the website, check out our dealers, and then we will always trying to have the replenishment available for you folks as well, because we know it's going to be something that you want. So we'll try to take care of it for you. But when demand is so high, then we'll do our best. But check out these available now. So these are on the website again. Dolphin, this is going to be the 161 for the Dolphin, and that model number. So $85, $90, and $95. So great prices. QSPknife.com. You can get it for free shipping as well.
That was just what, like, that was so cool. The pearl is really cool. I was so excited when David mentioned this was coming out, and he showed it to me, and I was like, "You are." I didn't even care that there was no pocket clip. It is so sleek. I think it's just gonna be a desk knife. I mean, just look at the way it sits so perfectly. Just it might just have to sit on the desk and rotate like that. Like make it like a disco ball. I don't know. It's really nice. It feels, like you said, feels over its weight class. All right. New OTF unboxing first impressions. Oh, wait a minute.
How's it going? This
I need to leave a comment.
how's it going? This is David.
Got my dolphin and I love it. Awesome video. Sweet. All right, who we got coming up here?
What's up, YouTube? Night Edge here again. Got a pretty cool little unboxing for you. This one sent to me courtesy of, you guessed it, Blade Walker. Go check out his channel. Nice. If you're not subscribed to it already, man, you're missing out. Blade Walker, definitely a great member of the community. Pretty cool dude. Very much so. Got a pretty cool channel. Go subscribe at user, all lowercase, dash Blade Walker with a capital B, at user dash Blade Walker. In your search bar on YouTube. Do him a favor, do yourself a favor, really, if you go subscribe to his channel, right? I mean, he's got some good stuff.
Definitely go check him out.
Great dude. Thank you, Blade Walker, so much for sending me this in. And thank you guys for watching, man. Hit the like button if you like the content. Subscribe right down there if you want more of it. I really appreciate all my members, channel members, Patreons, everybody that keeps me going, sending me knives and stuff. You guys are awesome. The whole community as a whole is awesome. I hadn't even been doing this a year, and you know, it just blows my mind when people send me knives and stuff. Another great member of the community, speak of the devil right there, Bluminati.
Oh my goodness! All right, we are. I think this is a good one. So we'll I think we'll call it after this one. This will be our encore, because right now we've got Blade Walker. Already a shout out to Blade Walker at the beginning of this. So awesome. The Night's Edge. Awesome, supportive member of the community. Both of those individuals, Blade Walker and the Night's Edge. And then we have Bluminati in here as well. Dude, Bluminati is an amazing member of this community as well, who has helped a lot of people. He makes some really cool designs as well. If I'm not mistaken, he's made some really cool logos for a lot of individuals. Sticker designs as well. Yeah, so definitely go check those individuals out. And I think this is hey Sterling, good to see you. I think this is a good one to end a good encore video, as it features plenty of real tons of good individuals, amazing individuals in the community.
Ninja, check him out too. He's got a pretty cool channel. This is the official channel unboxing knife that I guess I'll never review because I keep forgetting to review it.
What's up, Brian? I told you, if you say his name, if you say BEDC's name enough, he'll show up. Thank you so much for the awesome we saw your little unboxing of your Anklo lock nightshade. Really cool. That one was, yeah, first look at the Vanker lock. Not Anklo lock, sorry. Vanker lock. And right, dude. So yeah, I didn't even realize the time got away. Like, I didn't even realize what time it was. I've been having a good time watching, chatting with you guys. For my sanity, I should go to bed soon to make sure that I'm sane, so my kids don't drive me insane tomorrow. It's a good thing this is all recorded, BEDC. It's a good thing. But yeah, we're gonna jump into this Knight's Edge video. Who's using the super awesome Illuminati Ninja knife, Blade Walker, and can't believe Knife Nut as well. Blued his. That's so cool.
But I'll use the heck out of it. It's a good little knife. This is a Leatherman free. Well, probably help if I let it focus in on there. From Illuminati Ninja that I won. First giveaway I ever won. And he helped me out a lot getting started. So big shout out to Illuminati. Alright. Let's see what we got here, man. What did Blade Walker? Oh my goodness. Oh.
Peanuts.
Oh. Here comes the rabbit. Alright. Got the peanuts and the rabbit. Alright. Blade Walker. You got some pretty cool channel stickers, man. I gotta get a little more creative with mine. Feeling kind of bad. Mine's just like my logo and a clip of my first short, and Blade Walker's coming with all this high-tech stuff. Little rabbit with a samurai sword. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Appreciate it, Blade Walker. I like to send some of mine back with,
those are so
with
cool.
a knife whenever I send it back. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. These will definitely be incorporated into some giveaways and stuff, for sure. So much thanks to you, Mr. Walker. All right, what do we got in here? We got some peanuts. Let's just snack peanuts. A little plastic, more peanuts. Let's go through the knife. Let's see what we have here. All right, what is this? EMP, right? I think. No description on the outside. Blade Walker told me exactly what it was. I forgot. I'm sorry. I knew it was an EMP though. All right. Check out that sweet logo. That's pretty cool.
That is an awesome logo.
Let's get into the knife. Another EMP container. It's cool. They give you a pouch with it though. All right. Description here. EMP Pulse OTF. 4.4 inch. Blade 3.2 inch, overall length, magnet cut, 3.8 ounces, titanium. Pretty sweet.
That's really cool.
There's
first run
date right there.
That's so cool. It's the date of birth.
All right, so you get the box, get some pretty cool, or at least a cool sticker there. Some information there. Let's see what else we got up in here. We got a knife.
Whoa.
All right. Get that bad boy out.
Oh, it's that one.
Let's see.
I've seen photos of this.
There. First EMP out the front knife I've ever handled. I don't know how many they have. I think the Pulse might be the only one that they have as far as out the front knives. But yeah, that is pretty neat. And EMP's always got some cool design language.
Good night, Chris. Thanks for stopping by.
All the way down, milled titanium pocket clip.
Okay, so that work on that button there is really cool. I personally don't think I'd I don't think I'll personally ever buy an OTF or OTS or OT any surprise. I don't know. Doesn't mean I won't. I say this because I haven't handled many. I've used assisted and automatics. Maybe sometime. I don't know. I just have no plans on it. No reason. No particular reason. But, yeah, they're all really awesome designs. I can't deny that the OTF designs and all the really cool gravity knife and the really, really cool, unique ways of deploying and opening a knife. I like them. I mean, I think they're really cool. Once again, if I focus on them, I'll like them. And I'll probably learn to like them, and then I'll probably want one. It's like, come on. I don't need to go down some ProTech hole. I hear it's expensive.
Pretty cool stuff. Accessible hardware, right? I think that's... I'm curious now. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, it's not proprietary. T8, hell yeah. Awesome. Pretty cool switch. Got a nice pattern on it. Feels pretty nice. Let me get out, do a little quick comparison. Of course, this is not the full review. Be a lot more comparisons whenever I do the full review of it. Trying to stall here and dig out my there it is.
Like
All
that,
right.
trying to stall here.
That's my Microtech Ultratech. This is just standard Microtech Ultratech, so a good little size comparison, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
What if I told you that you could block all ads or get paid to see them? My name's Brandon Moore. I'm an engineer here at Pi, and
so.
Well, that one, I'm not gonna lie, that one, that coming, that surprised me.
For sure. No glass breaker right there. That doesn't bother me one bit. I'm actually a fan of that. I know the Microtech, you can buy the little little cap or screw or
Definitely
whatever
check
and
'em
take
out.
it off, but I'm pretty cool with that not coming with it, you know. Not as big of an issue to me. Some people like it. I'm sure it comes in handy for first responders and stuff, but
Wait a minute, hold on. Before I answer that, before I just willy-nilly go, yeah, sure, of course, like I just did. Hold on. Last time you let me check something out, that lovely LAP from CountyCom, I ended up getting my own. Of course, I had to get this one. Of course, I had to get the one that has the lovely glow rods in the back. Slightly honkier and junkier, but yeah, ha ha. Yeah. So before I just go saying, yeah, sure, send those OTS my way and let me check them out, I gotta be aware. Oh my gosh, of course you do. Telling you, the moment you send those over and I check them out, you're like, here's this discount code, check it out. Yeah,
all right,
figured.
cool logo on the front, milled titanium pocket clip, accessible hardware, and a pretty unique looking switch that feels fairly comfortable. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. Woo, boy. That is a cool ass blade shape.
Whoa.
For OTF.
That's...
Oh, yeah.
You can instantly see how much fun he's having.
That's insane, man. Super reliable, super smooth.
He's having so much
I
fun.
like that. Man. Got a good close up right there of it.
That is so cool.
Nice jimping on the top. This seems like it was more designed, you know, for everyday use for sure. I know Microtech's traditionally designed or geared towards more
massive.
tactical or whatever, you know, but self-defense. Nothing wrong with that. I love Microtechs. But yeah, this seems like it's. I mean, even though it is an insane looking blade shape, right? That looks crazy compared
That
to
is
that.
a crazy
I think
blade.
this seems like something that would be more reasonable. A little bit of blade play. I mean, you don't have many OTFs that aren't, right? Other than thousands of dollars, you know, Hawks and stuff like that. But yeah, about the same as the Ultratech, it feels like. Definitely a broader blade, of course, you know, kind of a little bit of foreshadowing when you look
That's
at that
crazy.
super broad handle on this thing.
Like really cool. That's
yeah,
appealing
man, that thing
to
is
me.
super smooth. That's awesome. I'm really digging that. That's pretty cool. Unique hole right there, with that kind of swedging up and out pattern on each side, jimping up top.
The
Looks like a
swedging.
nice, seems like a hollow grind. Is that a hollow grind?
That's what I was thinking. I was just about to ask you that myself
Yeah,
there.
I don't know. Let me know in the
Is it?
comments.
No,
What
you
do
let me
guys think
know
about it.
I think it is.
Have you handled it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know. This thing is really cool, though. I like this one. I can't wait to. I'm gonna just do some light carrying with it around the house, you know, which is pretty much what I do with any knife that anybody lets me borrow that isn't mine. You know, I'm not gonna go out and just beat the hell out of it. You know, I try to be respectful of other people's property, as I will this. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Blade Walker, for letting me borrow this super cool knife. And
oh yeah,
hey, hit the like button if you like the content. Subscribe.
I did like the content.
If you want more of it. I'm sorry, I
am
seem
subscribed.
a little bit shell shocked on this one. I think this is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I can tell. I'm. It's like how when I opened up the
Very
corgi
much
that County
easier
Com
to
sent me, like,
manipulate and more comfortable, I'd
like,
say, right
whoa.
off the bat than the Ultratech is my first impressions
That's
of
cool.
it. So again, you guys are awesome. Come to my live stream 9:30 a.m. Saturday morning Central Time, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Live from the garage. I do lives on there. Sometimes I get into some disassemblies, sharpenings, crazy stuff like that. Definitely going to have a full review of this coming out here in the upcoming week or so. And yeah. All right. So until next time, hope you guys have a great
leave that comment. Yeah. Dude, that's awesome. Wow. Really cool handle material, but that blade shape. Oh. Yeah, this right here is what made me think it was hollows, because you see that line going through, the way the light follows it. So thank you for confirming that they are. That's nice. That's nice. Goodness. Well, it's that time, friends. Time to shut the stream down. Yep. I'm out of Uncrustables. I'm out of snacks. I'm running out of juice. I'm out of juice. I'm all out of juice. I really appreciate everyone who stopped by. Thank you so much. Good night to everyone. Don't forget to carry your personality. You're not alone. If you need anything, please reach out. Feel free to email me, send me a message. Really appreciate everyone being here. Check on your friends. If you haven't heard on them, heard from them in a while, reach out to them. See how they're doing. Take care. carry your personality, and thank you again so much for checking it out. And don't forget to support your content creators, support your friends, support your family, support those who you want to support. So, thank you, everyone. Be safe out there. And yeah, this was really fun. Thanks for hanging out.